Hello and welcome back to Bulldog Tales. For this segment, we are here with members of the girls' varsity basketball team. I'm here with co-captains Maggie Zelny and Kelsey Egger. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just to get us started, we'll start with you, Maggie. Would you give us an overview of how the season's going so far up to this point?
Yeah, it's great. We started off, it was a young team because a lot of our seniors graduated. And so at first we kind of had to learn how to work together as a team, and we had a little rough start, but then as soon as we got comfortable with everybody and we started practicing together, I think we've slowly improved, and right now I feel we're at like the best point we've been in our season.
Well, it's important to peak towards the end, especially in a long basketball season. Kelsey, what would you say is the biggest difference between last year's team you were part of and this year's team?
Last year we had, it was an older team. They were all of our starters were seniors except for me, and we played really well together. We had a really strong offense and everything, and we won a lot. I think we won over 20 games, and it was the farthest we've ever gone in a season. We went to the sectional championship, right? It was sectional?
Yes.
Sectional championships, and we ended up losing to the team that won state. So it was a hard loss, but in the end, you kind of look back as they were the best. So it was good. I still start this year too, so I have about the same playing time as I did last year, and I really enjoy it.
All right, so Maggie, coming back to you then, you didn't start last year. Are you starter this year?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so how has that been different for you in terms of preparation and things that you do during the season?
Well, it's extremely different for me because I would come in late in the second or first quarter, and it's kind of different when you're coming into a game that's already been going on. You have to kind of get the defense and offense and see how the teams compares to you. So now that I start, it's kind of I'm already in the game. I already have that attitude that I can play up to the level that the game intensity that the game's at, so I don't have to come in later and try and work my way up to it.
Okay, now without the exact records in front of me, you guys had a better record going at this point last year.
Yeah.
So as seniors and as captains, how would you say it's harder? Is it harder to keep the kids going, to lead the team as seniors when the record's maybe not as good as it was in the past?
I think the teams are just so different than last year. Last year, they were a lot more serious about stuff, and not that we're not serious now, but we have a lot more fun, I think, than last year's team. Everyone gets along a lot better, I feel, just because, I don't know, I think we've been playing together a long time, and a lot of the kids were on volleyball with us, and I think we know them a lot more, and so it's not so hard to get them to do what you want. I mean, I yell at them, but and try to get them to focus a little bit. Maggie kind of jokes with them more, I feel. But I think we get along well enough that when we do have to work on something, Rocco will make sure that we are working on it, and we do focus enough. So it's all around it's good. So.
Well, it's good that you guys are having fun with the season. Maggie, do you notice any difference in pressure as this season starts to wind down, that you're not going to maybe make it as far as last year's team? Does that factor into you guys at all when you're preparing for games? Or
yeah, it's there, but we also know that all we have to do is just take it one game at a time, and our coach is really good at scouting and seeing the strategies that our opponents have. So we prepare ourselves, and I feel that we can make it as far as we did last year and possibly go even farther as long as we keep working hard and stay together as a group.
And I'll start with you, Kelsey, with this. You're both three-sport athletes.
Yeah.
What is that like, going through 4 years of continuous sports seasons?
You never go home after school. It's weird because I had a break last year for a week, and I'd go home after school, and it's just so much different because usually I'm used to going home, eating, doing homework, and pretty much going to bed. And like when you have that little break, you just don't know what to do with your time. So.
Maggie, same kind of question for you. What do you think is better for kids? It seems like more athletes are getting more into just one sport instead of diversifying and playing more different sports in different seasons. So obviously you're a multi-sport athlete, so where would you fall in that debate?
Well, for me, I enjoyed doing all those 3 sports just because each sport gave me an opportunity to meet so many different people, and coming in freshman year and like not knowing anybody, sports really helped me meet new people and kind of, work together as a team with these kids you've played against since like 8th grade. So I feel like sports have really helped me get more together with people. And I mean, yeah, it's always keeping you busy, but I'd rather be doing that than just coming home and watching TV. I love like doing something after school.
Well, and as you guys do hit the home stretch of your senior years, Kelsey, what are your plans for next year?
I'm looking at Marquette is I think my number 1 choice, and so I don't think I'm going to continue sports there, but I want to look into like the intramurals and stuff like that, and I think I'm going to go into physical therapy there, and that's kind of my plan right now.
Maggie, what are your plans for after high school?
I am undecided right now. I have choosing between ISU, Illinois State University, and U of I in Champaign, and I want to major elementary education. And sort of the same as Kelsey, I want to continue to do sports intramurally, not for competitively, though, those serious sports.
Okay. And Kelsey, I see you guys are wearing these pink shirts, so tonight is senior night for you guys.
Yes.
You want to tell us a little bit about what you got going on tonight?
Tonight's senior night, we're playing Glenbard South here at home right before the boys' game. And we lost to Glenbard South before, but I think we're a little bit different of team because we've grown so much since the beginning of the season. So it's going to be a good game, I think.
Okay. Well, I'd like to thank you guys for coming on. We really appreciate your time. And again, the girls are playing Glenbard South tonight in Pack the Place. The boys are also playing Glenbard South as well in a Pack the Place game. And so we'd like to thank the girls for coming on, and we'll be back with our next segment of Bulldog Tales. Thank you very much.